Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So episode 122 just aired tonight, and I have to tell you, the episode and the animation was off fleek. But let's get right down to it. So the episode 122 starts right off after Universe 7 eliminated the Ani Wilder from episode 121. And like I said, I'm going to say it again because, oh my god, the animation was on fleek. The fight choreography, everything looks so smooth. Now, I want to bring out to you guys' attention, I made a mistake in a few of my predictions in the video. There is 9 minutes left in the Tournament of Power. I don't know how I got that mixed up, but you know what? More minutes means more fights going to happen, and I'm not complaining about this, especially after this episode. I saw this. We got some more in store for us and later up in the coming arcs, well, an upcoming future episode. So I'm telling you guys, this is the best way to end the arc, to hit its highest climax, and this is the kind of stuff that we're getting. I'm telling you, it wasn't disappointing. It was actually something, it surpassed my expectations. So, my mistake on the 9 minute, I said it was 7 minutes left on the Tournament of Power, so my mistake on that. So, let's get started. So if you guys recall in one of the leak images as to why the other god was sitting next to Universe 11 and Universe 7, it wasn't due by choice that they decided to pick which universes they want to side with, who they think is going to win. It's mostly because the Grand Priest made the bench smaller. So he decided to make the bench smaller to make everyone sit together, which I understand. I mean, you got a huge bench. All the universes are, they're gone now, so there's no reason to have a huge bench. So make everything simple, make it small and compacted, and put everybody up together. But now let's get into this. Right now, like the stare down between the 5 remaining members of Universe 7 and the last 3 from Universe 11 was intense. It would just remind me of Dragon Ball Z. We've seen like villains and heroes go at it with each other, staring each other down, and it just boiled me up. I was like, God damn! I'm like, this is what Dragon Ball Z was all about. When we saw Frieza and Goku in the Frieza saga for the first time ever, staring each other down before Goku transformed Super Saiyan, and then when he transformed Super Saiyan, he's staring down Frieza like, what? What you gonna do about it? I'm gonna come after you. The same thing how the difference is that these two universes, they're no villains. They're just fighting for the fate of the universe to survive, and these two are staring each other down like, what? I'm gonna win. I'm gonna make sure my universe wins, and we gonna stay alive. And I love that. I love that scene, man. It was getting me nervous. I was getting amped up, and the fight didn't even start. I was like, oh, man, what's going to happen? I was like, come on, let's go. I was like fidgeting around. I was like, all right, let me calm myself down. So I press play again. And then, of course, we see Goku walk up to Jiren, and Jiren does the same with Goku, and we get this gangster stare down. I'm sorry, it is gangster. I mean, you got 2 of the strongest, powerful warriors from both universes staring each other down. It gave me chill because it gave me that Dragon Ball Z feeling. I'm telling you guys, if you guys are Dragon Ball Z fans growing up like I did, you know all about it. You know when the tense scenes always happen. I'm telling you, this is the way to go. This is how you end your arc. You end your arc with the highest peak as possible. You don't want to end it off with a shitty, watered-down episode. No, you want to end it in the best way as possible. And this is the best way possible. You don't throw in the action right away. You build that tension up. You build it. You reel the audience in, and you're like, oh, yeah, I want more. So as the 2 of them started to stand down, if you guys see this scene, Roshi even states it's about to start. The battle against the strongest in all universes. I do believe he's implying to Jiren, but yeah, it is true. The battle against the strongest in all universes is Jiren, and then second to none is Goku, and then the third is Vegeta. So definitely, yeah, I mean, this is intense. You see everybody, not just us as an audience, but everybody together were feeling that intensity between the 2 of them. So this episode delivered. It delivered. Didn't disappoint me. I hope it didn't disappoint you guys. I hope it delivered your expectation. But anyway, so judging from here, we see after the showdown, the stare down, Goku did seem to have regained majority of his power in the beginning of the episode when he stared down Jiren and then he transformed into Super Saiyan Blue. But not just only that he transformed into Super Saiyan Blue, he was powering up even more. So it seemed to me that after breaking through his limit from time and time again, that his Super Saiyan Blue form did get stronger. Like I said, guys, if you remember the Saiyans' history, Saiyans are very resilient through whatever hardship they go through, the brink of death, the fit of rage, or getting beat down so bad, getting severely injured and recovering 100%, you get a lot stronger. And Goku hasn't really recovered 100% throughout the Tournament of Power after the Goku versus Jiren special fight for the first time around. Goku kept breaking his limit, kept setting the bar really high. So this makes a lot of sense why this Goku's blue form looks a lot stronger. In my opinion, it did. So based on that, that's what I'm saying. Like based on this observation, I like how when they were fighting, when they start to fight Jiren and Goku, Jiren asks Goku, he's like, why you like to be stronger? And of course, Goku being Goku just wants to be stronger. But this another piece of what Jiren is all about. We see how Goku asks Jiren, and Jiren's like, I'm not here to get stronger. You know, I'm here, and this was like something, I wouldn't say like a foreshadowing, I would say like a hint. It was more of a hint at what Jiren has in mind of what he wants to do or wish when he wins the Super Dragon Ball. So I don't know what theory. I don't really have any kind of theory what it is. We haven't in the anime didn't really give us enough information. With one theory that was out there that I did read saying that Jiren is not from Universe 11, so maybe he when Zeno erased his universe, maybe he wants to revive his own universe. I don't know. I mean, it seems kind of far fetched, but whatever. But he does say to Goku that it's far beyond strength. It's not his reasons are not the same why he wants to be stronger. So I'm very very curious what to say that, hey, you know, what is Jiren's main goal is? Why does he really want the Super Dragon Ball really badly? But now that Goku, you know, Goku's fighting Jiren and they both land on the ground, Vegeta charges in. And Goku's like, yo, what are you doing? Wait. And I love it. I gotta say, it's about time because we haven't really got a solo episode of Vegeta. Yes, we got like moments of Vegeta, but he's always teaming up with Goku. He's always with somebody. I just wanted Vegeta to be alone to fight Jiren, and we got that. We got exactly that. So thank God for that. So then the episode reversed back to Dyspo and Frieza. And as you guys see in the leak images of Frieza versus Dyspo, Dyspo uses his mirror speed mirage. If you guys are very aware, like Barry Allen from, I think he had from Marvel, no, sorry, from DC. He's from DC, so Barry Allen, the Flash. And he uses speed mirage, the reverse Flash, his arch nemesis. I think his name is Eobard Thawne. Yeah, his name is Eobard Thawne, and he uses the speed mirage. He does. If you guys watch the Flash and CW, Zoom uses it. Zoom uses it. The reverse Flash. The reverse Flash uses it, and the speed mirage creates an after image of yourself, so you could basically be at two places at once, and that's exactly what the Dyspo did. But Frieza didn't seem to be, you know. What the word for it? He didn't seem to be surprised by it. He didn't seem to be scared by it. And then he captures what's his name? Dyspo. Yeah, he captures Dyspo's arm, and Dyspo's like, oh, okay, you want to use your tail again? Okay, I got you. And he starts running and starts dragging Frieza around, which we also saw in episode 122 preview. And he slams Frieza's face. Frieza, the Tyrant, in the face. He slams him into the boulder of the rock and Frieza's on the ground. I mean, this dude must gonna be pissed. I'm telling you, he's gonna be real pissed, alright? I'm telling you. And then we see a little bit of a scene of Topo and Gohan fighting the legendary Topo. And that's suspected 17 does team up with Topo. Topo doesn't like it at all. I mean, teams up with Gohan. And you can see Topo does not like that. Oh, he's like, you're interfering. But you got to. I mean, this guy is basically the candidate of the God of Destruction, and they both don't have God Key power. So now let's focus on the main focus of Vegeta versus Jiren, alright? So the episode reverts back to Vegeta back to fighting Jiren, and of course Jiren knocks Vegeta away with ease, but Goku steps in and helps Vegeta out, and he attacks Jiren. But as Vegeta observed Jiren attacking Goku, something very interesting occurred. He observed, if you look at his pupil in the episode, he observed Jiren's attack and saw through it. And as he launched himself to Jiren, he was able to dodge Jiren's attack effectively and land a punch to his stomach against him. I gotta say, it's about time my man Vegeta does something freaking awesome, okay? It was about damn time. I mean, I got so sick and tired of Vegeta getting screwed over. I mean, yeah, he had his moment against the future Trunks Stars. He got his moment against Frieza. But still, man, like, I wanted to see something. I wanted to see solo Vegeta and a little bit more than just like 5 minutes of the episode. He got almost the entire episode fighting Jiren, so it was very satisfying. But, alright, let me calm down about this. Let me get this rant over it. But let's be real here. I want to bring your attention to this. He didn't tap into Ultra Instinct right away. It is very possible that when he was blocking Jiren's attack, even though he observed Jiren's moment, it was just a glimpse of what Ultra Instinct Vegeta may be like. In that particular moment, when he saw through Jiren's attack, it's very highly likely that Vegeta wasn't thinking completely and like his body moved on its own, but he didn't break through his shell subconsciously all the way through. He didn't tap into Ultra Instinct all the way. But we did see a moment, and this is very, very, very good, because the reason why I'm saying is because this might be the way that Super's gonna pave the way to give Vegeta this form, possibly in this arc, at the end of the arc, when either he fights Toppo again or he fights Jiren again, and or after the next arc when we get like this next big bad coming in, this big villain. So just like the preview, we see them duking out. Alright, so we see them duking out, and Jiren is blocking Vegeta's attack. Now, I wouldn't say Jiren is like struggling or anything, but Whis makes a really good point, and he says that Vegeta-san may be attempting to attain that by fighting Jiren. Ultra Instinct. Honestly, in a few of my videos, which I'll link by the end of the video and in the video description, I have mentioned that Super will possibly give him the form, and judging from Whis' response and Beerus' response, it is, like I said, it is likely going to pave the way to get Vegeta this form. It's just a matter of when. We don't know when. It could be the end of this arc, or it could be the next arc, but not in the beginning of next arc. It could be towards when they fight the next big bad. So we'll see. But as the fight resumes, after Vegeta lands a punch by kicking Jiren in the stomach, another interesting piece that I want you guys to check out on is that he tells Jiren that you were faster and stronger when you fought Kakarot. So my question to you guys, and you put it in the comment section below what your answer is he implying that Jiren got weaker? Now, I'm going to answer this. I'm going to give you my opinion. You guys can disagree. I respect that. But in reality, I don't think Jiren got weaker. I don't think he did. Jiren hasn't really fought for a long time. He did meditate a long time. I know a lot of people are implying that he gains his power through meditation. It's possible. I won't debunk that. I have no evidence to debunk it. It's very possible. But I do believe Jiren had enough time to meditate. He got interrupted a few times, but still, he meditated quite some time to recover and regain his strength. But I think this is my opinion. I believe that Jiren's battle power was a lot lower when he fought Ultra Instinct Goku. And the reason why that he is underestimating Vegeta, let's be real here, as noble and as prideful Jiren is, and as a hero he is, and he doesn't believe in killing villains, which we read in the manga, I do believe Jiren is very cocky. I 100% believe that his biggest weakness is all mental. And honestly, it's understandable because this dude is on a league of his own. He basically is more powerful than Belmont, his God of Destruction from Universe 11. He is also more powerful than the candidate of the God of Destruction from Universe 11, Toppo. So for him to underestimate Vegeta makes the most logical sense. He never fought Vegeta. He never knew what Vegeta's power was. He never really even paid any mind to Vegeta. Plot, also keep in mind, Vegeta never, ever has gotten super serious and using all-out power of Super Saiyan Blue for Jiren to even say, oh, this dude is no joke too. He's seen Vegeta took Blue, but he never seen Vegeta utilize it to his full potential. So Jiren punches Vegeta, and finally, I guess he's like, all right, I'm going to start picking it up. He punches Vegeta, and as we saw in the preview, he blasts Vegeta. And Vegeta gets hit hard by Jiren's Ki Blast. So I was right, it was Jiren's Ki Blast. But as a badass, like always, Vegeta puts an end to it. He puts an end to it, and I'm glad nobody helped him. And the reason why I'm saying that I'm glad nobody helped him, because it was his own will, his sheer will, that put a stop before being eliminated. He wanted so bad enough, so bad to say, you know what, I'm not getting eliminated, and that is it. That's it. I'm done. And then we get like a little, as we move forward in the episode, we get a little moment how Toppo is a badass. It was like a kind of like a throw in there for a little bit of a reminder that this dude is not to be fucked with. I'm sorry to say, excuse my French, but he's not to be fucked with. Because this dude has fought Goku, and he let Goku know, like, yeah, you black me come in, man, but that's it. You ripped my uniform, and I'm playing smackdown on you. Same thing with Gohan. Ultimate Gohan Kamehameha him, and Toppo smacked the smoke away. He's like, what? What you got, man? I'm telling you, Gohan and Android 17 are in trouble, and they better watch out. But at the episode towards an end, let's go back to Vegeta. So my boy Vegeta survived that blast, and Jiren tried to insult Vegeta. And I'm telling you, that's the biggest mistake you can possibly do. Vegeta is very, very, very prideful. He's very prideful, and Jiren tells him how arrogant he is, and that his battle, there's nothing purity about him. And we all know Jiren is a hero. He's basically fully pure. And Vegeta's really not. Jiren is, but Vegeta's really not. But Vegeta has come around. He's not that killer that he once was. He's not that villain that he used to be. And I love how Vegeta doesn't get affected by this. And he tells him, he's like, basically, this is what a Saiyan pride is, and you're not going to change who I am. I'm not going to throw away who I am because of you. He basically tells Jiren, fuck off and have a nice day. But he should not have done that. And because of that, throughout anger, Vegeta got so angry that he awoken a power within himself. And even Piccolo says it. And just like I said in one of my videos, which I will link it in the end of the video, Saiyans get more powerful through a fit of a rage. We've seen it in the Frieza saga when Krillin was blown up to pieces. Goku was so freaking angry that he transformed. He unlocked the legendary form, the Super Saiyan form. All right, and like I said, I love the fact that he did not back down, and instead he throws the taunt back at Jiren. Remember, guys, Vegeta is a genius. He always plays that mind game and always will. And just like he did with Cell, he used the fully powered Final Flash and told Jiren, just stand there. If you're that powerful, let me know what's up. Stand there and see if you can block that. And as predicted, Jiren wasn't affected. He wasn't even remotely even damaged, and he did knock Vegeta out. He captured him from this explosive ki blast, and he knocks him out. He blows him up, and Vegeta gets knocked down. And it looked like, if you look at his eyes, it looked like that his eyes was like kind of gray, and he was clinging to life. So, yes, Jiren didn't, kill him, but he did some serious damage. And I gotta tell you guys, this is the taste of what Jiren is all about. This is what Jiren is all about, and this is why he is in a league of his own. So now, as this video is coming to an end, I want to say this. I'm going to say this again, like I said in the beginning. This episode did not disappoint. And if it did disappoint you, I want you to tell me in the comment section below. But the animation was on fleek. You can't argue with that. The fight choreography was on fleek, and you can't argue with that. And not to mention, they gave Vegeta majority of the spotlight of this episode. So we basically got everything we wanted that we've been asking for. So now my question to you guys is, since Goku will be fighting Jiren alone again, will we be having a rematch of Vegeta versus Toppo? I do think so, but that's just my opinion. And I do believe Vegeta will be on the floor for a while recovering. So Gohan versus Toppo fight is going to last some point. Well, it's going to last some time. Well, Gohan and Android 17 versus Toppo. But I believe 17 is going to be eliminated in episode 123. That's for sure. Or 124. One or the other. But this near-death blast that Jiren gave Vegeta, I believe Vegeta will become a lot stronger. You tell me what y'all think. Because we've seen for moments in time that whenever Saiyans are pushed to a corner, either through a fit of a rage, either being severely injured or close to clinging to life, when they're about to die, they get a lot stronger. And also, too, what's up with Frieza, man? We've seen Frieza on the floor, so is Frieza in trouble? Is Frieza going to have to whip out that golden form so he can hold it against the Speedster? I do think so. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now, as far as Toppo and Gohan, here's my prediction. Gohan is going to put up a decent fight for sure. We might even possibly see him unlock and hidden potential that Piccolo believes that he has in him. But at some point around episode 125, he's getting eliminated, which is going to pave the way for Vegeta versus Toppo match. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below, guys. This episode has left me satisfied, and I want more. I hope it did the same for you. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, drop me a like. It'll be appreciated. Don't forget to show some love to my channel by subscribing. And next to that subscribe button is that notification bell. So click that notification bell so you can be up to date with the channel whenever I upload a new content. And don't forget, follow me in other social media outlets such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you all, and hope you have an awesome day. Take care, everybody.